And welcome back to STL Live Election Special. And we're talking with James Clark from Better Family Life. I thought I was about to lose you, James, and you're going to get out there and get things going in the community as usual. But tell me a little bit more about what's happening with the programs that you got coming up. You got a lot of really good things happening over there.
Yeah, we're very excited about our gun violence initiative. The St. Louis metropolitan area gun violence de-escalation centers. This all started through our We Must Stop Killing Each Other yard sign campaign, which is the largest public advocacy against violence campaign ever in the St. Louis metropolitan area.
How effective were the signs? I remember the signs went up maybe a couple of years ago.
Yes.
So how effective had those signs been? I mean, people have them in the in their neighborhoods, on the streets, and it's good to see. Now, are those communities, those neighborhoods, quieter now?
Well, Robin, we were under no illusion that placing yard signs in the yard would have an immediate impact, but it's a subliminal message. This is about direction, so it wasn't about speed, but those signs speak to the direction in which we must go. We must stop killing each other, and we must start loving each other. So those are very important messages that are being burned into the psyche of our young people, and the senior citizens love them because they are encouraged by seeing them. But once the signs started going up, we started receiving phone calls.
Very good. From
third-party people. Hey, I see your signs everywhere, but Mike and Byron, they have a conflict. And when they see each other, it's going to be some pistol play. So we would ask for information on Mike and Byron, and then we found ourselves de-escalating conflicts in real time. So after about the fourth one, we began to document the process. And we asked ourselves, what is this third party, what are the possibilities? So we asked ourselves, what would happen if we opened up de-escalation centers? If we go to the churches that participate in our Pulpit to Porches program and ask them to work as satellites where the third party person can come in and sit down and be interviewed. We have licensed clinicians that conduct the interviews, and we're not trying to discern who's right and who's wrong.
So no police officers are involved, or no law or anything like that?
No, we have had a lot of success without involving police. But if there is ever a reason to have the police involved, we would not hesitate. But since December 6th, we have successfully de-escalated 18 conflicts.
18?
18 that had the possibility of gunplay or had already experienced an episode of gunplay.
Because what you say sometimes, and I've been to some of the Alliance meetings, that a lot of the mothers or the sisters or family members don't know that their son or their daughter even are even involved in a conflict or a possibility that would have anything to do with a weapon of any kind.
Yes.
They don't know.
Yes, one of the first things we do during that interview is we get a phone tree on both adversaries, mother's name, number, grandmother's name and number, father's name and number, and we began to call them. Did you know your son or your daughter was involved in a conflict that may wind up in gun violence? And 9 times out of 10, that parent or that loved one did not know. So we say, call them and call us right back.
We want to thank you so much for sticking around with us. And
Robin,
I thank you so much for coming in. And hopefully whoever the next mayor is will be able to work with Better Family Life on some of those issues that you are dealing with right now. Thank you so much. For more information on Better Family Life, visit betterfamilylife.org or call 314-367-3440. Don't go anywhere. There'll be more after this.